What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Runnerville, Georgia. I'm the Runner, and today we're doing the top 7 best tropical scents for men. And it's been a long time since I uploaded a video, so today we're gonna kick back, get a little bit, have a little bit of fun. And as a punishment to myself, I'm wearing my clownfish tank top, so you guys can make fun of me for that. Definitely a silly shirt. I got it when I was living in Florida. You guys can see my little skinny arms, have fun with that. But, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. These are the best 7 tropical scents for men coming right up. And kicking off the list at number 7, we got Polo Black, and this one is an awesome one, guys. It's what you expect out of Polo. For the longest time, I had no idea it was a mango-based scent. I never really experimented with it too much until recently. I didn't really try it, I didn't run it. And yeah, this summer or this spring, it got really hot over here. I was looking for more scents, and I was surprised to see Polo Black listed as a, mango-based scent. And I'm Dominican, I love mangoes. So I was like, all right, let's give it a try. And I really like this thing, like Polo kind of has a rep for being about average now, but they all do their job in what they try to do. And this is a tropical noir scent right here. You got notes of mango with some citrus or with some patchouli and tonka, just to give it that nighttime warmth. And it works really, really well. I tried Polo Double Black as well. I didn't really like it as much. That one is a bit more mature, not as like, airy, as breezy as this one. And it just didn't really sit well on me. It didn't really mix with my chemistry. It just straight up didn't work. Polo Double Black was like, hey, I don't like you. And my skin was like, hey, I don't like you. And things just got foul from there. The chemistry wasn't there. And what am I even talking about anymore? Let's move on. And taking in the number 6 spot, guys, we got Bvlgari's Aqva Marine. And guys, this one is awesome. You could always expect awesomeness out of the Bvlgari line. This one in particular of the Aqva series, Aqva Marine, is one of the more just straight up island freshness in a bottle kind of sense. Aqva Amaro, is super citrusy. This one right here is just straight up island freshness in a bottle. It's great. And out of all the just general Bvlgari line as a whole, not just the Aqva series, this one is just straight up the most, lightest, fresh, aquatic. It's not as heavy or masculine. It doesn't get weighted down by any, mature kind of notes that puts off a lot of people and a lot of scents. And it's just very, very mass appealing. It's super awesome, guys. You could try it out. You could spray it easy. You could have a lot of fun with it. It's pretty much a classic at this point, Aqva Marine. It's considered the best of the Aqva series by many, so definitely worth checking out. Taking in the number 6 spot, Aqva Marine. And coming in to take the number 5 spot, we got Tous in Heaven. Where are you going, buddy? We got Tous in Heaven, and this is another noirish tropical scent. You got a lot of fruit notes in here. You got some pineapple, some citrus, I believe, and the carambola fruit, the star fruit, as well as some, nighttime warmth scents. I think paprika, pimienta in here, something to give it that spice, that nighttime spice. And this one's actually really, really cool. It's an awesome cheapie right here. You can pick up a large bottle, 3.4 for, 20 bucks. And it's an awesome one to just add to the collection, especially if you're looking for something different. The Tous line, I haven't seen too much talk on that, but you could definitely find, a fan base there for it. It's got its fan base, but this one in particular is my favorite of the line, and it's a tropical one, so it's great for this list right here. And yeah, the sprayer is really nice on this one. Like, it's a nice beefy spray, and it just smells really good. That initial burst is just really, really good. You get that pineapple, you get a little bit of that star fruit just lingering in there. It's not too prominent in this fragrance as the dry down happens, but it really dries down to a light pineapple spice. It dries down really close to the skin. You don't really get too much projection off of it, but it is still a fun scent to rock. So taking in the number 5 spot, we got Tous in Heaven. Wake up, we got the number 4 coming in. It's gonna be Paris Hilton for men. This one is an awesome one, guys. It's a classic. It's Paris Hilton for men from back in the day. I remember this guy since middle school making waves, and it still sells like hot fire now, and it's just really, really good. I previously thought it was a melon note in here, because when you smell it, you just kind of get that melon sweetness that you're used to in other scents, but nah, it's actually another mango based scent. And once again, this is one of those super sweet scents for guys. You know, that initial burst, you're just gonna get a huge slap in the face of sweetness. But yeah, you got some mango. Yeah, you really smell the mango once you kind of like identify it. But you got some mango with some citrus here over some, you know, green notes, I believe. But the fragrance is overall, the composition is overall really light. It's really sweet. It's very light, aquatic, tropical, fruit, sweetness, you know, all of that in a bottle mixed together. And you don't really have too many masculine notes in this, but you know, when you pull it off, it's a fun one. It's a tropical scent. It smells really good in the sun. You're gonna get a lot of love for it. So, you know, just for being so mass appealing, for being such a well priced fragrance, you know, you could get a bottle of this anywhere from 10 to 20 bucks. The big size, medium size, kind of doesn't even matter with this one. Just pick it up and splash it on one night, have a lot of fun with it. You know, wear it to a party, a pool party, at the pool, at the beach, wherever. Coming in on the number 3 spot, we got Eternity Now, and this one just took me by surprise when I got it. I ended up really liking it overall, not just as a tropical sweet scent. And this one is just straight up awesome, guys. It's got a really nice coconut note in here. It's very sweet, very tropical, and it has an awesome support cast. You know, it's got the carambola fruit in there, very nice. You got some star anise, and the coconut in here is not too dominating. It blends very well together with the rest of the composition. And it's a nice, interesting take on the Eternity line. You know, when I first saw it, with the pink fluid, you kind of expect some sort of sweetness, but it performs really well. It lasted a lot longer than I expected it to, you know. Just Calvin Klein in general, you know, some of their fragrances are hit or miss. This one right here is the same, because, you know, if you love coconut, you're gonna love it like me. If you don't, then, you know, it won't really be worth much to you. But yeah, this guy is awesome, you know, and the performance on it has to be respected. So coming in at the number 3 spot, we got Eternity Now, an awesome one, daytime banger for me, guys, and girls absolutely love it. They love that sweet coconut. I'm not even gonna undersell it. This thing is amazing, guys, and it's really well priced. You know, I got it for around 40 bucks. Awesome, can't beat that. Eternity Now, definitely check it out. All right, guys, let's get pumped, because this is the number 2 spot right here. We got Tommy Bahama for men. This one is being referred to as cognac a lot too, but on Fragrantica, it still goes as Tommy Bahama, just straight up like that. Doesn't say cognac on the bottle either, but I'm not gonna go too much into that. This thing is a really good fragrance. It's an eau de cologne. It's a lighter fragrance concentration, but you know, we always like to have fun with those, because we could just splash those heavy. You know, we just like to splash ourselves with those, and they're nice. You know, with eau de colognes, you don't have to worry about overspraying. They're gonna dry down. You know, it might be a little intense at first, but they're gonna dry down, and they sit really close to the skin. And you know, you spray a little bit more just to make it last a little bit more. I'm not talking about drowning yourself in it. I'm talking about, you know, just giving yourself a heavier spray than usual. But this guy right here opens up with watermelon, has another awesome, you know, a light composition. You know, it's got some little light florals in there to bring it that light aquaticness, and it's got a nice amber note in there that gives it a little bit of warmth, and it's just really so good. You know, that watermelon playing off the amber and the rest of the composition, it's like a sunset in a bottle, a tropical sunset in a bottle. So this guy's fantastic. You know, I like to splash it. Performance, it's awesome. As I said, you know, splash a little bit more. You know, it's just, you're gonna smell it by at the end of the day, which is really great for an eau de cologne. You know, wear it, go out, you know, rock it in the sun. You're gonna smell it. Tommy Bahama makes really good stuff, guys. They make really fun fragrances. The line in general as a whole could be seen as a tropical line, but you know, I recommend checking out the whole line. You know, get acquainted with all of them. But for now, this one right here, Tommy Bahama, or Tommy Bahama Cognac, is taking in the number 2 spot because it deserves it. It's awesome. It's a great fragrance. It's comparable to Nautica Voyage, and it actually smells really close to it, except in this one you actually really get that nice, you know, you can identify the watermelon, the amber, the citrus. It's awesome, guys. So number 2 spot, Tommy Bahama for men. Alright, guys, taking in the number 1 spot, we got Versace Man Eau Fraiche, and this one deserves it. Oh my goodness, I got this big bottle for 30 bucks, and you can't beat it. You can't beat it. That's why it's taking in the number 1 spot right now, because, you know, price performance wise, like, it's the best one on my list. And It's just so good, you know. You guys already know this one. You guys seen this one tons of times. If not, it's a banger. I talked about Star Walker before, how Star Walker and this one are like Mont Blanc Star Walker. I described Mont Blanc Star Walker as more masculine, this one being more tropical, and that's where this one really shines in the summer heat. You know, this one is just like A++ at what it does, at what it's meant to do. It smells so dang good. That's the atomizer right there. You get a nice beefy spray right there. Look at that. Just gonna go ahead and spray all over. Sorry if I hit the camera, but fragrance DNA, and this is awesome. You guys already know it's in line with things like Star Walker, Chrome Sport, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue for women. So many things. It's been imitated so many times. I could talk forever about this guy, but performance on it is really good. It lingers around in the air, and it just garners so many compliments. Like, you rock it, and you know, you hear people behind you like, ooh, that guy smells so good. And yeah, it's freshness. It's summer freshness in a bottle. It's tropical freshness in a bottle. It's summer's zest. It's fun times in a bottle. It's everything in a bottle. This is your hopes and dreams in a bottle. Buy it for $30. You'll be happy. Just joking, guys, but definitely taking in the #1 spot for this list. Versace Man Eau Fraiche. It's great, and it really deserves it. So that's gonna wrap it up right there. There we go. That is my 7 best tropical scents for men. Definitely hope you enjoyed. If you take a look at that right there, that is what you describe, a little lineup of really awesome tropical champions. If you could just imagine the kind of, you know, citrus medley, tropical medley, zesty medley that's going on over here, you know, it's great. You could pick any one of these and just have a really fun time. You know, add it to your collection for a nice tropical vibe, a Caribbean vibe. You know, you'll have lots and lots of fun. But this is the Runner signing off now, wishing you all to stay fresh. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for bearing with me. If you run with the Runner, stay tuned because I got a lot more coming up. Thank you very much, and once again, wishing you all to stay fresh.